my gosh, just got the oatmeal out of the bowl. Oatmeal. Strawberries. Hi. You looking at me? Oh. Good morning, everybody. From me and my crazy hair. It's gonna be another couple days of my life. Welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, I'm so glad you're here. My name is Veronica Burton. I just got oatmeal on my rug, and I'm a new mommy with a almost 4-month-old baby. She's so old. I'm so sad, but also like this age is so sweet. I love it so much. I don't know how long she's gonna be asleep for. Her naps have either been non-existent. She'll literally just bypass a nap, just scream, doesn't want to go to sleep, just wants to hang, or she'll be like this, cached. We just transitioned her out of the swaddle and into the sleep sack yesterday. She did not know what was going on. She did not know what to do with her arms. I did 3 days of one arm out in the Alia swaddle, which really helped her kind of understand what to do with that arm. But anyway, we are starting our morning off with some oatmeal like you saw. I've been doing oatmeal with some collagen protein. I've been using the kneaded collagen protein. Remember, collagen protein is not a complete amino acid, so it doesn't have like the complete chain, but it is nice to just get a little extra because it doesn't have any flavor. And just want to update y'all on what I've been taking. So I'm on the Parallel, I've had this before, the Mom Multi Support Pack. I love it. So I take this in the mornings along with my probiotic before I eat anything. This is after I eat. The probiotic is before. And then I have supplements that I'm taking every day, like either before bed or before or after dinner or something. So saffron, magnesium glycinate, whatever, cod liver oil, and zinc picolinate. So I did some research, and those are the best that help with postpartum anxiety and depression, or just depression in general, because I did get diagnosed with postpartum depression. I have been feeling so much better lately. Like, I think the cloud has lifted, but there was like 2 to 3 weeks where I've never felt so dark, and that's when I kind of went dark on here, because I needed to work on myself and figure out what was going on in my brain. I went back to therapy. My therapist is the one who told me about these supplements. I wanted to exhaust all options before getting on medication, which if you need to do that, you know, that's your course. But I was able to kind of get out of that ugly place with some supplements. They're not a fix-all, but I think they did help. And therapy and just staying hydrated and full with good food and trying to move my body, like go on walks. I wasn't working out a lot. I was just doing maybe 2 times a week, and then I would just walk with Helen a lot, and it really helped me a lot. I'm living on borrowed time right now, so we gotta get a move. Oh, I just closed you guys in the cupboard. We gotta get a move on. I literally almost just put this in the fridge. I haven't drank caffeine in so long, so this is like a little treat for me, my matcha. Helen's finishing up her tummy time and we're going to go on a walk. I'm gonna try to wear her for this next nap. She hasn't been liking being worn a lot lately, which sucks because that was my default. My default was just to wear her and she would fall asleep. But now she's so aware. So we're gonna wear her and go on a walk and see how it goes. All right. That's right. All right. Nice, baby. Oh, you getting feisty with me? Oh, you get the hiccups. Oh, oh, you upset? All right, my absolute favorite bibs. The Green Sprouts muslin. Favorite passy. Sorry, baby. She's gonna get upset. Tommy Tippy. Link in them below. Here you go. Had to use it, sorry. Are you mad? Are you mad? Having a little snack of Ezekiel bread with pre-made Publix chicken salad. And then I'm going to make some chicken for the week right now. Okay, so I just cut up the chicken. I forgot to videotape that, but basically what I put in here is avocado oil, Dijon whole grain, red wine vinegar, salt, pepper, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Sometimes I'll put like a whole lemon. I'll just squeeze a lemon into here. But I'm going to let this marinate for probably like 20 minutes or so. And then I'm gonna just grill it on the air fry thingy that we have. Which honestly has been one of the best investments. Or we didn't buy it, we got it as a gift for Christmas. If we bought it, I would have bought it. It's amazing, truly. So this is like my go-to chicken marinade. And I just butterfly the breasts and it just helps it absorb a little bit more and cook faster. Okay, so this is the Ninja grill that I like to use, and it comes with a thermometer that you can put in your meat, and you can click preset manual, chicken, and then start, and it like preheats. And this is what it looks like inside. It has like a grill option. Also has a basket, like a fry basket thing. So I'm just gonna put the chicken onto this and cook it up. Then what I've pre-made this week is some quinoa tahini with chickpeas. Usually I like to make it with bone broth, but I didn't have bone broth, so I just made it with water. And I put tahini and some lemons and chickpeas and salt and pepper, so that's kind of pre-made. In here, what is that? Oh, ground turkey. That's from last week. I need to throw that away. Have some rice that I made yesterday. And then I cut up the strawberries as you saw this morning. I also pre-make my oatmeal at the beginning of every week. So I use it for the whole entire week. And then I have some spring mix for this week, whatever, you'll see. But I always pre-wash my veggies, not my veggies, my fruit, and I chop it up. So it makes it really easy for me to eat it. Okay, so let's have a little chat. Let me continue what I was saying earlier in the beginning of the video. Sorry, I like cut off. So you can see I was able to wash and dry my hair, which is a miracle. Helen is asleep. She hasn't had a good nap day in weeks, like literally weeks. She might have once a day, she'll have a good hour-long nap, but other than that, she's been doing 30-minute long naps and she's literally just been awake. So makes it really hard for me to do anything around the house, and today is the first day that she is actually sleeping. So much has changed, so much has changed. But let's do a little quick catch up, shall we? Okay, so where have I been? I have been surviving. So Helen just went through her 4-month sleep regression early. I didn't know what the 4th month sleep regression was until it started happening to me, and I kind of heard about it through friends and family who have kids, but I never really knew what it was. And basically it's when your baby starts going from newborn sleep cycles, which is active and quiet sleep. I don't know the exact terms, but it's 2 sleep cycles to more adult mature sleep cycles, so light, deep, REM. And between their sleep cycles, now that they're transitioning into that more mature sleep cycle like we have, they sometimes wake up and they don't know how to put themselves back to sleep. And it is just like, it was 3 weeks of literally like hell. So Helen would sleep through the night and I would dream feed her once a night around like 12 or 1, and then she just started waking up like 4 times a night. And she'd just be awake. I'd have to feed her probably twice in those, but the rest she could go down with the little soothe. We moved her back in our room after a week and a half of me being delirious from waking up so much and just running to the nursery, and it was so bad. I think we're out of it. I think that we're seeing the tail end of it right now, but it was 3 weeks of just her not being able to sleep well, and same with the nap times. Like, she was just, like I mentioned earlier, just bypass or 30 minutes. So she is doing a little bit better. I think during that time we also just ripped the band-aid off and we transitioned her out of her swaddles, and she's not rolling completely yet, but she does roll onto her side and she's getting really close, and she's, like you saw, reaching for things and grabbing things. So her motor skills are definitely improving, and I think she's just too old to be in a swaddle now. So we're out of that. We're in the sleep sack. Yesterday was her first full day and she did decent, but today she's sleeping a lot better. And in addition to that, another update is we are back to breastfeeding. Praise the Lord, because that was a source of my depression, just having that go so poorly. And yes, having that be fixed won't solve like my depressive state, but it definitely helps to not have her scream at me every single time that we feed, and not having to like wash all my pump parts all the time and the bottles and whatever it may be. And you know, I have a newfound respect for exclusive pumping moms. Like that is just, it's so hard. But what made it really hard for me is that, especially when she was starting to kind of come back before she fully came back, I didn't know whether or not she was going to take the boob or not, or how much of the boob she was going to take. So I would always wait to pump until after feeds, and it would just make it really hard on me. Like if she was sleeping, I would rather have pumped before feeds. That's just confusing. All that to say, she's back to the boob. I've never been happier. I just love breastfeeding so much, and it just makes me so happy. And we do not follow a schedule right now. I just kind of go off of her cues. If she's tired, I put her to sleep. If she's hungry, I feed her. If she's just wanting to play and hang out, then we do that. And that's just kind of how I'm rolling with it. And it's made such a difference in just her and her demeanor, and me and my demeanor, and not being stressed about a schedule, especially because babies just don't know what's going on. Like they can't be put on a schedule. And if I've said this before, if your baby gets on a schedule, good for you. I can't relate. But she's very sweet right now, and she's talkative. Her favorite sound right now is like, she loves when Luke and I go like literally hiss at our daughter, and she does it back. She started doing it back. We did it for like a half day, and then she started picking up on what we were doing with her tongue. So now she'll like stick her tongue out, and then she'll have it there for a second, then she'll go and it's so funny and so cute. Good job. So she is just a sponge. She's soaking up everything right now, and I am just really enjoying her and being a mom. And I feel so good right now because when I was like going through the postpartum depression, I wasn't looking forward to anything. I was terrified of her. Like that sounds really bad, but I was scared of like every feed, because every feed was a crapshoot. She'd scream at me, and then I'd have to give her the bottle, and then I'd have to deal with the pumping. And then she also was just very like testy, like fussy, and I was just kind of scared. I was like, oh my gosh, like what if she doesn't nap? Like I won't be able to shower. Like I really want to shower today. Like there were just a couple weeks of I was doing the bare minimum and barely doing that, and it was just really hard on my mental state. But I feel like a cloud has lifted, and I'm finally able to really enjoy being a mom. And that sounds so weird because I'm literally 4 months postpartum, but I feel like this is what I was longing for when it first happened. Like when I first welcomed Helen into the world, I thought this is what it would feel like. And in reality, postpartum was just a little bit of a train wreck for me. Like it was very hard, and I didn't know how hard it was until the fog kind of lifted. And also when I had postpartum depression, I knew something was very wrong with me, because I was like, it's very unlike me to be terrified of like every second of every day and extremely anxious and just running around my house feeling like I don't have any control of like anything, even myself. And in reality, we don't have control of anything. We just have control of our choices, but I didn't even feel like I had that. So all that to say, I'm doing some laundry today. I'm taking it easy. As you saw, I took a little bit of a break on the couch, but I just needed a second. I needed to sit down because I tend to run myself dry, and it's really nice to just take a second and sit down and eat lunch. And I ate some leftovers. I had pasta with Italian sausage chopped up with some kale. That's like a go-to recipe of mine. It's super easy. And yeah, today is just a chill day, and I'm glad that you guys are here. If you are new to the channel, you're probably like, wow, this girl's really chatty. It's okay. This is just a little update because I've been a little bit of, sorry, the birds, I've been MIA. But anywho, all that to say, I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad to be vlogging again. And today we have dinner with, I was checking my text for the dinner, but we have dinner with Luke's sister. She just wanted to grab dinner with the family, and we're excited to go. So that's gonna be Helen's big outing of the day. That's why I want her to nap super well beforehand, because she's probably just not gonna fall asleep at the restaurant. Let's just be real. And it's okay, because I need to get out of the house. But let me share my 2 favorite snacks that I'm eating right now obsessively. Okay, I love these. So that's it. My favorite one is apple blueberry, and I also really like the apple banana. I'll just grab like 2 of these at a time to snack on. I've been really loving just lightly salted rice cakes with some sun butter. So I have these 2. And then, oh, I just hit the door. The Unreal chocolates. I really like these. I will say though, they've been making my tummy hurt. I don't know if it's a coincidence, but I'll let you know. I'll report back if it really is that. Another snack that is actually amazing. The Kindling's protein pretzels. So good. I have the dill pickle. And I also really like the honey mustard, but they have other flavors like garlic parm, but this makes your breath smell really bad. I know because it happened to Luke, unfortunately. And then he's obsessed with these things. These are like nerd dupes, but they're like healthier, I guess. I don't know. Okay, also I just got I got some new socks. I have been wanting new socks for a while because my socks had holes in them. They had holes in them. So I have Bombas socks and I love them so much. I was like, what the heck? I'm just gonna get nice socks. So I got this. I'm gonna link it below, but I love the colors. I'm a colorful sock girl. And then I got some of the high socks because I'm going to start running again. When I say running again, I mean like maybe 2 miles on the weekends when Luke is able to watch Helen. Very excited. They're pretty thick actually. Like the ankle area is thick, but I love this color so much. I love all these colors. So I'm excited to have some new socks because mine were getting so ratty. They were like literally over 5 years old from before Luke and I even got married. So exciting. I'm gonna link the ones that I got below. Yeah? You like it? Do you hear her? She's like chirping away. My gosh. Also, fellow parents, anyone who has this whole thing, you already know what that song is. It haunts you in your dreams because that's all I hear when I go to sleep at night is, baby, you could be a purple monkey in a bubblegum tree, yeah. That's literally in my dreams every night. Can't believe it. All right, hopefully I don't get copyright with this song going on in the background. But as you guys know, when Helen went full against the breast, I was doing baby dishes like crazy, and it is the worst task to do. Luke and I would literally take bets on who would do it because we both hated it. And very quickly it got old, and baby dishes are so hard. So Republic, I think that's how you pronounce it. I've never had to say it out loud, but I can't wait to just pop these dishes into the washer and incinerate this and incinerate that because it is terrible to wash. So I'm really, really excited for this. I love how it's probably going to be the same exact size as this thing and maybe just a little bit bigger, and it's gonna be really quick cleaning. Just got back from dinner. I'm wearing my Skims PJs, about to go to sleep. It is literally 8:45 and I would have loved to have been asleep 15 minutes ago. that's what time we're going to sleep, right after Helen, because I don't know how many times she's gonna wake up tonight. So I just made myself my little hot chocolate before bed. I use the powder snooze powder and the bone broth hot chocolate. Both of them are linked below. If you get anything from Powders, I do have a discount code with them. Definitely support me because I want to meet the founders so bad. I feel like I would be great friends with Kylie Holbeck. She's one of the founders, alongside her husband. But anyway, I'm gonna drink this and go to sleep, and we will see each other in the morning. Mommy's here. So sweet. And up we go. Oh. Wow. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, yeah? My first time using it. Good morning, everybody, and it is a new day. It is Tuesday, and I am so thirsty. Let me go get some water. Okay. Whoa, it's happening. We have to show you. Who's we? Me and the camera. Oh yeah. So cool. Alrighty, we'll see how it goes. Okay, I'm making a brown sugar shaken espresso dupe from my house. The one that is at Starbucks. That's my favorite thing to get. It's a brown sugar shaken espresso with oat milk. It's like a latte, and iced. And I'm in the mood for it, but I also don't want to go get one. Just gonna get some brown sugar. I'm gonna do my decaf sweet vanilla. I love this flavor. It's the only flavor decaf Nespresso has. I put it in a shaker cup. All right, so last night Helen woke up 4 times. I'm dead to the world. My watch, like my Garmin, literally says that it didn't even detect any sleep last night. I'm sure I slept, but I don't think I slept in a way that signals like a full sleep to Garmin. So little Helen over here, she's playing in her little Love Every Play gem. We love it, especially because she can now grab the stuff. But she woke up at 11:30, 2:45, 4, and then we woke up at 6:30. And at 4, I just moved her into our room with us. We have the bassinet, and I was just like, I can't, if you keep waking up, I can't keep going back and forth to the nursery. So I can't really sleep with her in the room, but it's whatever. At 11, I fed her because I thought she was hungry, and at 4 I fed her, but at 2 I was able to soothe her, and 2:45 I was able to soothe her. Let me finish my coffee. Not bad, not amazing, but it'll scratch the itch. Anyway, Helen woke up a lot last night and I'm dead. And she did an hour nap this morning around, we woke up at 6:45, fed her, and then immediately went down at 8. So we played for a little bit, and then I tried to go down, but my brain was like already turning, so I just listened to a little devotional in bed and just kind of put my eye mask on and rested. And then when she woke up at 9, I just waited 5 minutes to see if she'd go back to sleep, but she didn't. And then we were up and I fed her around, I don't know, 9:30, 9:45, 9:45-ish. And it's about almost 10:30. So I just go off of her cues. Like, I know her to the point where I know when she's tired. If she starts rubbing her eyes, or her eyes, or she starts zoning out, she's like looking at everyone like, or everything around her. It's only me here. But if we're out, if she's just staring at people, not blinking, just staring ominously, that's usually means I'm tired. I really wanted to go out. I'm gonna go out during her next wake window, but since I'm doing, like, her naps are shortening right now, like they're getting shorter. So since I don't know if she's gonna get tired right after she feeds, maybe because I don't feed her at the beginning of a wake window, or she, like right now, she's just staring at me blankly. I think, are you tired? I just didn't know. So I was like, I'm just gonna go during a next wake window that I can predict her a little bit more. Because if she wakes up closer to her feed, like time, like the time that she gets hungry, oh, she's pooping. That's why she was staring at me. But if she wakes up and she's hungry immediately, that gives me a longer wake window after I feed her. So I'm able to just put her in the car and go wherever I want. So I think the next wake window, I'm gonna put her in the car, go drop off dry cleaning, pick up dry cleaning. And then I wanted to go by this new shop on the Marietta Square called Eden or something. They sell like fruit smoothies and bowls, like acai bowls and stuff. And I really just wanted to go on a little outing with her and grab something and then come back home. So I think that's what we're gonna do. But I'm gonna do a little bit of milk management. I still pump twice a day. If she doesn't wake up in the middle of that night to eat, I will pump in the middle of the night, and I pump right before I go to sleep around, I go to bed early, so at like 9. That helps my supply in the evenings not be really low. And my lactation consultants, literally all 5 of them that I've seen, I have to do a debrief on getting her back to the boob. I was insane. I went a little bit overboard, but I saw 5 lactation consultants in 1 week, and they all said the same thing. They're like, you need to be expressing milk every 4 hours. Like, and I don't do that, but I try to do something close to it. Okay, I'm gonna do some milk management, and then I'm gonna put her down. Are you tired? Y'all, her outfit is so cute though. Can we just take a second for the hydrangeas? I love them so much. They're so cute. So cute. Damas y caballeros, el pupi está gigante. Tengo que ponerme estos guantes gigantes. Guantes gigantes. Porque la chiquilla hizo un pupi gigante. Me voy a morir. Ok, ¿lista? 1, 2 y 3. Holy shiz, Helen. Oh my god. Did you just ask me what? Holy macro. Oh. Oh my gosh. I need to turn the camera off. This is too much. I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you guys for following along. Thanks for being here. And if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe and stick around. Yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of days in my life. And I think I'm gonna do a what I eat in a day, because that would be easy-ish for me to film, but I just have to prioritize Helen and me and my mental sanity. And some vloggers, it is astounding to me that they are able to do like morning routines with my 2-month-old. Like, I tried to do that and I nearly lost my mind. And they're just very committed. I am not. I'm just gonna be real. Like, my commitment does not lie with YouTube right now, and I just do this truly for fun, and I really enjoy it. I just enjoy vlogging and having this diary to look back on, and also just sharing my experiences with others. I've talked a lot about my Helen's breastfeeding aversion on TikTok, and it is insane the amount of women that have commented and said, I thought I was the only one. I'm going through this too. It is terrible. I feel so lonely. I'm like, this upsets me so much. And that's why I do this. I just want community to be built for people that are searching for it, and just entertainment as well. I love watching this stuff when I do laundry and such. So thanks for being here. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends.